All right, ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew on your screen, you see Barbershop Conversation. That is him. That is his channel. That is the description of his channel. The date is also posted October the 3rd, 2023. The description says breaking news PBC is going to an app in 2024 and fighters will get drastic pay cuts. Here are the words of Barbershop Conversation in the same video. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Associates, you know, it is what it is. They got to pick up the phone when I call. I don't text. I don't incriminate them. I don't email. Well, I used to email them. I don't email no more. I call them. Hey, what's going on? Hey, this is what's going to happen. So they're done. February, expect a rollout. Expect a rollout with Amazon Prime, which, you know, the fighters won't be getting paid much, but we'll see.
Stop. Stop right there. Stop right there, y'all. Did y'all hear what Barbershop Conversation said? That was October of 2023. He said the fighters won't be getting paid much. I have a question. Remember in the beginning of this broadcast, I said if you listen to a content creator who publicizes anything or a journalist, whether they're a content creator or not, you have a right to ask them who their sources are, and you have a right to ask them as a viewer, as a supporter. You can ask them, how do you know? Barbershop Conversation, y'all heard him. He undermined the deal by discrediting Al Heyman by saying, yes, PBC and Amazon Prime, they put a deal together and they're going to announce it. But the fighters will not get paid. They're going to take drastic pay cuts. The question becomes, how does he know that? How does Barbershop Conversation know that? This is a question that y'all need to go, I'm asking. Barbershop Conversation, how do you know that? If you say sources told you, Barbershop Conversation, I challenge you to name your sources. Because I'm not going to say that your sources didn't tell you that. But we are tired of hearing sources said, sources, no, ain't nobody hiding nothing no more. Who told you that? How do you know? The fighters haven't even fought one fight yet on Amazon Prime, and you're already telling the general public that they're going to be paid less or they're going to have drastic cuts in their compensation. How do you know that? It doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew. There's more that he said. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
He's a he's a successful man on paper, so he'll land somewhere. You know, the board just keeps shuffling. You know, when you're in that business, it's like a basketball player getting traded. Well, it just keeps shuffling itself. You know what I'm saying? But people want to lie, and I am the oracle. I am him. Don't y'all understand that? I told you, summer 2023. Now in February, when Amazon Prime launches PBC, whatever they're gonna call it, I don't know. There's gonna be a strong rollout, and there's gonna be some fights, but the fighters ain't making no money. Al Heyman is a terrible businessman.
Did y'all hear that? The fighters are not going to make any money. Al Heyman is a terrible businessman. He also said, his words, not mine, I am the oracle. The oracle of what? Once again, here we go again. Self-inflated image from these YouTubers. Get a little couple dollars, making some money, whether they make money on YouTube first or they made money before they got YouTube second, it don't make a difference. You see the self-inflated image of these guys when they jumped on a camera. You're the oracle of what? I'm asking Barbershop Conversation this question. This is what the real boxing fans, this is what they really want to know. Some of them don't have a platform to ask you. I do, so I'm going to ask you. The oracle of what? I am him. That's what he said. Barbershop Conversation says, I am the oracle, I am him. That's what he said. You're the oracle of what? I am him. I thought we were talking about boxing. How are we talking about you? It's not about you. It's supposed to be about boxing, right? He said Al Heyman is a bad businessman. Hey, if that's his opinion, I think everybody should be entitled to an opinion. Here's the issue I have with that. Have you ever done business with Al Heyman? So how do you know if he's a bad businessman or not? You haven't done any business with the guy, personally or professionally, but you're telling the public that Al Heyman is a bad businessman. The last time we all checked the business history of Al Heyman, seemed like he's a good businessman to me. And I'm a businessman, and I can see when something is good and when something's not. People in my chat, people in the comment section, people watching all across the world, some of them are businessmen and women. They know when something's good or something bad in business is. Things I've seen Al Heyman do overall has been good business. Why don't nobody question these guys? And then when I question them, I'm a hater. Well, I'm going to be a hater today then. These guys have to be held accountable. When you say something publicly without any evidence or evidentiary documentation, you are susceptible to be asked questions like, A, who are your sources? B, how do you know Al Heyman is a bad business person? C, what do you mean by you're the oracle, I am him? You're so full of yourself. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. It's not about you. Or is it about you? I think it is about you. Barbershop Conversation. I do. I thought your title was talking about PBC. Why are you talking about you? I don't know his content. I don't know what he be talking about. I haven't been on this guy. I don't know. All I do know is that a lot of these guys are full of themselves, being self-centered. It's not that important. Okay, you make money. And? Okay, you ain't the only one that make money, whether it be millions or thousands. What's the beef with Al Heyman? Another question. What's the since you don't have any history of doing business with Al Heyman yourself, what's the issue between you and Al Heyman? Because I'm hearing things. I'm hearing that you're a relative of Sam Watson. I don't want to confirm or deny that. But my point is, what's the issue with you and Al Heyman, where you got to go publicly humiliate the guy and say he's a bad businessman when you never did business with him? You see, once again, for those that say I'm hating, I'm going to show you on my screen. Salute to you, Sheena. Thank you. Even, once again, what did I just tell y'all? The fans of boxing want to know these things. So I'm not just asking for myself. I'm echoing the sentiments of the fan base of boxing. What is Fred's issue with Al Heyman? Jealousy? That's from a woman. A woman asked that. A woman asked that question. I am him. So you are who? What that got to do with boxing? Nothing. Nobody cares about how much money you got. It's not important, bro. No one cares. But see, what happens is people are insecure, so they have to overcompensate. And that's why most of these guys do what they do. And it's okay. That's how you run your joint, your channel, cool. But you're publicly saying things with no evidence. So now you are being susceptible to be asked questions that you need to publicly answer. How do you know the fighters ain't gonna make no money? That's his words, not mine. Y'all just heard him. How do you know that? You haven't conducted one business transaction in this sport. How do you know?